Sweat, the coolest album, the hottest grooves. 16 sensational hits make you sweat. It's too hot to stop.
Welcome back. Well, you saw three figures in the long shot there. Two of them you haven't met yet, so let's do that right now. From Rivington and Blackrod High School, Mark and Tim. What popular fellows you must be. It's quite extraordinary. Mark Clulo, who actually wants to be a pilot, but what's most important on this little card is that you have great taste and perspicacity because you've admired my ties from time to time. What do you think of this one, all right?
It's really smart, Bob.
Oh, thank you very much. Mark, I can promise you you'll go far. Now, next to Mark is Tim Senior, and Tim wants to go to medicine, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and you play in the Bolton Youth Orchestra?
Yeah.
Which I had the pleasure of meeting a few years ago at the
Lucky
school's
you.
proms in London. Right, however, that's all that over with. They are ready to play the game, so B is flashing on the board. It's a set of three, maybe two, depends how they go. So, let's play Blockbusters. Shape up with a couple. Here's a B. What B is the upper house in the West German Parliament? Yes, Mark?
Don't know.
No. Do you know, Geraint, what B is the upper house in the West German Parliament?
Bundeshaus.
No, oh, no, you're so close. It's Bundesrat. It's not Bundeshaus. Very good try. What B is the popular name given to the men who wear red uniforms and are yeoman warders of the... Yes, Mark?
Beefeaters.
That's the one. Beefeaters, yes. Well, that's a blue. Screams of encouragement from the audience, and you've got up and away on the board. What's next?
Cover an S for smart, please.
Good Lord. What S is the only team in the English League's 4 soccer divisions to have a day of the week in its name? Tim?
Sheffield.
Sheffield Wednesday, of course. Sheffield is the answer. Another one? Two blues. Geraint waiting a little before he steps in. Tim?
T for Tim, please, Bob.
Okay. What T is the Sunday which occurs on the Sunday after Whit? Geraint?
Trinity.
Trinity's correct. Well done, it's a white. So, 3 quick colours on the board. 2 colours, 3 spaces. Yours next.
G, please, Bob.
G in the middle of the bottom. What G are usually green or black and are grown by viticulturists? Tim?
Grapes.
Grapes is the right answer. One after another, they're getting marked up on the board, and you've got the next choice as well.
H for horrible, please.
May not be, maybe dead easy. What H has valves between the atria and the ventricles to start? Yes, Tim?
Heart.
It's the heart, a dead easy one. The game progresses as Tim picks another letter.
W, please, Bob.
W. Now, what W goes after straw, fly, and feather for 3... Geraint?
Wait.
Wait is right. Well done. Yes, it is. Right. Now, we go on, and you choose the next letter.
E, please, Bob.
E at the top right. What E were Tom Watt, Leslie Grantham, and... Yes, that's Geraint.
EastEnders.
Yes, they were EastEnders. In case you don't know, in case you don't watch those things, and Anita Dobson as well, they all left EastEnders to go their separate ways. Okay, now what?
L, please.
L. Pattern emerging, but a vague one. What L is the printed company name and address on official business stationery? Geraint?
Logo.
No, it needn't be. Mark and Tim, what L is the printed company name and address on official business stationery? Yes, Tim?
Letterhead.
Simply that. A letterhead. Correct. Now, let's have a look at this. Oh, yes. Okay, what do you want?
M, please, Bob.
M smack in the middle. Yeah. What M does the abbreviation of a capital M and a small R stand? Tim?
Mister.
Mister is right. Well done. Well, they're fast on the button, and there is a flashing blue light already. Geraint has the pressure on him at the moment, but Tim has the choice.
D for duck, please, Bob.
Okay. What D is the West Midlands hometown of Lenny Henry? Yes, Mark.
Derby.
No, it's not. Geraint, do you know what D is the West Midlands hometown of Lenny Henry and Sue Lawley?
Dudley.
Dudley is the right answer. Well guessed, yes. Out of the depths you dragged that, and you've got yourself a choice.
Dear. Oh. I,
Is it?
I.
Yes, I, okay. Well now, you've got to pick one that's got to be good for them as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
What I has now been superseded by the video fit picture in the police. Tim,
Identikit.
you think that's right?
I do, yes.
You're absolutely correct. Well done. Well, there we are. Now, our champion suddenly has got to win 2 straight games to get down there on the hot spot. At least he's got to win 1 to draw level. We've just met Mark and Tim. We know about them. You actually do intend to be a pilot, seriously, don't you, Tim? You are... no, it's you, Mark, isn't it?
Mark,
You've actually applied. Yes?
Well, at the moment, I've got a 6th-form scholarship with the Air Force.
Yeah.
To go in when I finish my A-levels.
Air Force, not the Fleet Air Arm, the Air Force.
The Air
Go with
Force,
Yeah, of course, yes, right. And as you're such a musical man, Tim, do you want to take that up for a career or not?
No, not at all.
What do you want to do?
Medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Have you set your sights in that direction already?
I have. I've got offers from universities, yeah.
Have you? Oh, good for you. Good luck. One thing I should mention is that, before we go on with this, that they have actually been compiling a little alphabet of their own there. I don't think all of it is mentionable on air, but some of the things are, which I may ask them about later on. Depends how they do. So, save it. Right, we're going into the second game without further ado. C is flashing on the board. This is the question. What C's population is estimated to be growing at 25... Yes, Mark?
China.
Yes, it is China. You got the first one right. It's an interesting statistic, so I'll give it to you. 25 a minute, 40,000 people a day, or 15 million a year. Right, on to the next one.
Effervescent, please.
That's what I mean, effervescent. What F was the number of the years during which Mrs. Thatcher was leader of the Conservative... Yes, Tim?
14.
No, it's not. Geraint, what F was the number of years during which Mrs. Thatcher was leader of the Conservative Party?
15.
15, Geraint. Well done. Mind you, it couldn't have been much else. It was
No,
about
really,
that,
yeah.
wasn't it? Yes, well done. That's a white. Now what?
B, please, Bob.
B at the top, right. What B is the Scottish word for a stream or brook? Yes, Geraint.
Oh. Yes, go on.
Yes, Mark and Tim, do you know what B is the Scottish word for a stream or brook? All the people north of the border going, cool, it's a burn, a burn. What B is the small country in Central America, which is a... Yes, Geraint.
Bolivia.
No, it's not. No, wrong guess. Mark and Tim. What B is a small country in Central America, which is a member state of the Commonwealth? Yes, Mark.
Belize.
Belize, you're right, Belize. Okay, that's 2 blues and 1 white, and it's Mark's choice. He's looking on his... I know what you're doing. You're looking for something funny. What about just picking the letter?
A, please.
What A is the nationality taken by the ballet dancer Rudolf Nureyev in 1982? Now, Mark.
American.
No, it wasn't. I know you nodded, Geraint, but it wasn't. What A is the nationality taken by the ballet dancer Rudolf Nureyev in 1982?
Australian.
No, it's the other one. It's Austrian. Austrian. In what A are CFCs being replaced... Yes, Tim?
Atmosphere.
No, no. Geraint, in what A are CFCs being replaced by safer propellant?
Aerosols.
Aerosols is the answer. Tim was on the right track, but it wasn't the right answer. Right, 2 of each, yours.
W, please, Bob.
W. What W was a titled composer who wrote film scores for Henry V? Yes, Tim?
Walton.
Sir William Walton. Right. He's the right chap to answer that one, won't you? Now, pick another one.
M, please, Bob.
M. Okay. What M was the name of the project which developed the atom bomb? It was Project Manhattan. Manhattan. What M grows in blue cheese to make it blue? Yes, Mark?
Mould.
That's it. Exactly that. Mold. Wow. Cut to our champion now to start getting those whites up there because they've got 3 in a line. Yes, Mark?
N, please.
You want the N to try and make it 4. What N is a sentimental look back at the past? Yes, Tim?
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia is right, yes. Now, it's panic time. Or, if not panic, then grim determination. Geraint, stand by as Tim picks another with a flashing light.
G for guess, please, Bob.
Okay. Will it be or won't it? What G is a covering for the leg or ankle, usually buttoned at the side? Mark?
Garter.
No. Geraint. What G is a covering for the leg or ankle, usually buttoned at the side? One letter would have made the difference. Not garter, but gaiter. A gaiter. What G are spore-producing structures in mushrooms or the breathing organs in tadpoles? Yes, Geraint.
Gills.
Gills is right. You've got one of them. It's not over yet, is it?
No.
But you have the choice for now.
K.
K at the top. What K is the surname which links Charles and Mary, 2 19th century authors, with Ben? Geraint.
Kingsley.
Kingsley, correct. Good answer. And there, of course, the old familiar routine. Yes, we've come to that mutual space again. It's got to be Blockbusters this time. All important, this to Geraint, because it will draw level if he gets it. Right.
E, please.
I'll ask you, you understand. Right, E. For everybody now. What E was the commodity with which Nobel made his millions? Yes, Mark?
Electricity.
No, it wasn't. I think Tim knows, but he's not going to get a chance. Geraint. What E was the commodity with which Nobel made his millions? I bet you did know, Tim, didn't you?
Explosives.
It would have been explosives, yes. Hold tight. What E was the government ministry headed by Michael Heseltine on his... Yes, Geraint?
Environment.
That's the one, environment. Yes, Blockbusters. I've never seen anybody getting worked up so much. Geraint was really jumping around in his seat there, and I can see why. My goodness, it was a close thing. But there it is. It's equalised the games, and the situation at the moment, as we head towards a decider, is that Geraint is heading for his second gold run. Mark and Tim are going for their first. He's got £120. They have £60 each. Right. We turn back to them to see that they're ready. They have their fingers by the buttons. The board is flashing, so let's play Blockbusters. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. What H, because that's what we start with, what H is a regard even held among thieves, it's said? Yes, Tim?
Honour.
Honour among thieves? That's the right answer to start with. Right, blues are away, and you have the choice.
T for 2, please, Bob.
Right. Like it, like it. Joking at a time like this. What T do you do with nerves and with fear and with cold? You tremble with nerves, fear, and with a cold. What T does an aircraft do between the apron and the runway and... Yes, Mark?
Taxi.
Taxi is the simple answer to that. Yes, that's right. Enthusiastic applause from Geraint. He actually wants to get on there, but doesn't mind crediting where credit's due. What next, Mark?
S, please, Bob.
S over on the right-hand side. What S was used as a punishment or as something to hang on in public transport? Yes, Mark?
Strap.
That's it. Strap is the correct one. Fine showing from the Blues so far. 3, no whites as yet, and the Blues have the choice again. Yes, Mark?
G, please, Bob.
The G. Try and connect those two together. What G is the double or triple image which sometimes occurs on a television screen? Tim?
Ghost.
Ghost or ghosting? Again, the right answer. Well, it really is last chance time for Geraint now, isn't it? You must move so quickly on this. Which of those two are you going to pick, Tim?
We definitely need a P, Bob.
Well, you'll get one right now. What P is a scarce metallic element? Yes, Tim?
Platinum.
No, it's not. Handed across to Geraint, what P is a scarce metallic element with the number 46, or the name of the theatre said to be the largest in London?
Palladium.
That's it! Palladium, yes! Oh, huge sigh of relief as he settles down to decide where to go next.
N, please.
You're going to go for the N. Okay. It's really just a casual query as far as I'm concerned, because as you possibly gathered, we've got to the end of that rather exciting game before, and this one which almost saw him out. Now, will the whole thing change at the beginning of the next show? You'll have to join us to find out. We look forward to seeing you then. Goodbye for now. Cheers.
And now, here's the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
What a reception. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome to Blockbusters once again, where, if you recall the last show, we left you at a very, very critical point indeed. Well, critical for Geraint, because he is our single player at the moment, Geraint Lloyd. In fact, he's been our single player for some time. He's done a gold run already. He's got £125 to his credit. But the most important thing of the lot is the fighting a battle. He comes from Glantarf School in Cardiff, and he's fighting a battle against Mark and Tim, Mark Clulo and Tim Senior, who come from Rivington and Blackrod High School. Gorgeous name. I haven't asked them about it, but I will, I promise you. This is the situation on the board, and you can see why it is critical. They are blue, he's white, and he's just called that N at the bottom. And this is the deciding game in a set of three. Right? Let's go for that. You still want the N, do you, Geraint?
Yes, please.
Well, I know people do change their minds, you know, so stand by, everybody. Here comes the question. What N does the N of NCB, NUT, and NA... Yes, Mark?
National.
National is right. Yes, well done. Right, now he's in trouble. He really is. National Co-Board, National Union of Teachers, National Health Service. We've got a flashing blue light yet again. They have the choice. Guess what they're going to take? Yes?
C for miles, please.
Right. Yes, you'll get the hang of it as it goes on. Right, now this is the important one. Here's the question for you all. What sees New Year celebrations end with the... Yes, Geraint?
China.
China is correct. You interrupted at the right time. Well now, end with the Lantern Festival. Of course, China, the Chinese New Year. We have another white on the board, and he's off the hook for the moment.
For the moment.
Guess where?
F, please.
Yes, right. What F goes before event to denote athletic sports which involve throwing... Yes, Mark?
Field.
Field is right. Field event. You can always predict the way this is going to go, can't you? Right, now I go across to Mark to find out, to surprise us all by telling us where he wants to go.
U, please, Bob.
U, right down in the bottom left. What U is how Hilaire Belloc describes the rhinoceros. Rhinoceros, he says, you are an ugly beast. Ugly. What U is the branch of physics dealing with sound waves beyond audio frequency? Geraint?
Ultrasound.
No, I can't give it to you. Mark and Tim, what U is the branch of physics dealing with sound waves beyond audio frequencies? Yes, Tim?
Ultrasonics.
I'm afraid that's the right answer. Yes, ultrasonics it is. Now, had to be strict on that because that was exactly what's on the card, exact definition. Now I go to Tim. You tell us.
E for envelope, please, Bob.
All right, okay. Everybody, what E is a city in the Netherlands where Bobby Robson Yes, Geraint?
Oh. Edam.
No. Mark and Tim. What is a city in the Netherlands where Bobby Robson became football manager after the 1990 World Cup? Yes, Tim, take that expression off your face. Yes?
Eindhoven.
Eindhoven it is, and that's Blockbuster. I don't know what Geraint thought it was going to be, where Bobby Robson went to have a meal of cheese. I think that's what I was going to say. Anyway, well, there, I'm afraid that's it. By golly, that was a battle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I know you're a very good loser, Geraint, because I saw you congratulate them, and I know you've enjoyed the tussle, even though it's meant we have to say goodbye to you. You won a superb personal organiser on the first gold run. You've got £130 in your pockets. Well, how many pockets you use for it, I don't know. So take your little mascot. Never asked you about the hat.
It's a I'd like to say hello to a few of my mates at school.
Oh, my goodness, really?
Herm and Andrew and Rodri.
Yeah.
Mentor of the Paris trip
I
of this
see.
year.
And that hat's a sort of memento of?
It's
yes,
a symbol. It's
symbol.
everything that
Okay.
trip stood for.
Well, good. Well said. Okay. Well, our regards to everybody back at school.
Okay.
Thanks for being with us. And don't forget, you take with you, as well as that hat, you can wear it at the same time, the Blockbuster zip jacket, and, of course, the Blockbuster dictionary as well. Look at those two. So, all the very best. Give him a round of applause. Terrific. Well, there's Geraint, already removed his mascot. He's hugging the mascot there as he sits and watches either Mark or Tim go onto the hotspot. Here's the point. We don't know which one of it's going to be. Which one?
Yes.
It's going to be you, Mark. Okay. Right. A little calming of the spirit as you look at the board. That's what it is. And you know the rules. Everybody does, I suppose. He's got to get across that board in record time. We don't have to do it in record time. Just do it within 60 seconds. So for the first time, take it easy. Put yourself on the hotspot, please. Now, don't go berserk, just work your way across the board within that minute. Tell us where you want to start on the left, and we'll start the clock.
FB.
3 square meals and a bedroom provided by the hotel.
Full board.
Yep.
MBF.
What a dog is said to be.
Don't know. COA.
A family's heraldic insignia.
Coat of arms.
Yep.
TS.
Aquatic eggs laid in strings.
Sturgeon.
No.
CIO.
Give back the ring and end the engagement.
Call it off.
Yes.
WC.
Breed of dog favoured by the Queen.
Corgis.
Yep.
Windsor Corgis.
Now, where'd they come from?
Wiltshire. MO.
Okay. Another way of expressing the speed of sound.
Miles an hour. Oh, no.
No, speed of sound.
Millennium.
No.
Oscar.
No.
SO.
Lose interest or put out the light.
Switch off.
Yes.
SD.
Receiver, permitting reception of many television channels.
Satellite dish.
Yes.
FYS.
University freshman. Oh, hard luck. Give him a round of applause. Very good indeed. When I say very good, I mean it's because you pursued that course and you got yourself £50 out of that little lot. £50 in that short time. Oh, that you could earn that fast. The one that got you, and the one you'll kick yourself for, the Welsh Corgi. The Welsh Corgi, that's what they're called. I think Geraint might have got that, yes. Another way of expressing the speed of sound, Mach 1. It's Mach 1,
Oh,
Mach 2.
no, yeah.
Yes. Aquatic eggs laid in strings, toad spawn, of all things. A dog is a man's best friend. Now, you may not know it, but you do now, and the first-year student would have been the university freshman. But, never mind, you're now up to £150 each, you and your partner, so retake your seat and we'll carry on. Give him a round of applause. Very good indeed. And the only thing to be in a case like that is philosophical. And, well, he is. They all would have been, these three. I think they're the philosophical types. Now we're going to be joined by another contestant. I must remove Geraint's card for the moment, and I see that it's a young lady who comes from Nottingham. And it's High Pavement College. That's a funny title. I think we've heard of it before. Anyway, let's meet the person involved. Sarah Bergen. Sarah, welcome. Nice to see you. The reason I know it is because I think many years ago we had someone from the same school. Yes, we did. And I asked them, it was because of a high and low pavement in the area or something.
I'm not sure, but I know that High Pavement used to be an old grammar school.
Oh, yes.
We
Yeah.
are on top of the hill, if that's got anything to do with
It
it.
might. Fairly high, yes. Okay. Oh, by the way, Mark, I know, is itching to shake hands with you. He's sort of nudging and twitching all over the place. So there's Mark and Tim. They are our new champions. They are now settling in with the money they've got, hoping to do a second gold run. Are you comfortable?
I'm trying to get my feet in.
Yes, you've got longish legs, haven't you?
Yes.
How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10", quite tall, isn't it? Yes. Well, curl up and get your finger near the button and have a look at the board because it's flashing P. In other words, we're going to play Blockbusters. Okay, everybody, we start with a P. From what P is the sermon delivered in church? Yes, Tim? Sarah, from what P is the sermon delivered in church?
Is it the pulpit?
It is the pulpit, yes, well done. Right, Sarah's got one on the board. You think she's won the whole game from that applause. And she's got a choice for another.
Cover Y, please.
Yes, why not? What Y is a type of singing in popular folk song? Yes, Mark?
Yodeling.
In the Swiss Alps? Yes, I think it would class as yodeling. Which puts the choice over to the blue team. So have the board to choose from.
L, please, Bob.
Tim says, please yourself. You take an L. What L was the name of 3 Bavarian kings and... Yes, Mark?
Leopold.
No, I'll tell you what. Sarah might just get it with the rest of the question. What L was the name of 3 Bavarian kings and Beethoven?
Oh, Ludwig.
That's right, yes, Ludwig, that's right. I thought she'd blown it for a moment, but no, she got it there. It is Sarah, not Sarah.
No, it's definitely Sarah.
Definitely Sarah, I see. Now, where do you want to go next?
W, please.
W on the right. And all 3 of you now. What W does Michael Henchard sell for 5 guineas in the opening chapters of The Mayor of Casterbridge? Just on the button, let me know what you thought.
Wine.
No. Mark and Tim, what W does Michael Henchard sell for 5 guineas in the opening chapters of The Mayor of Casterbridge? Take a wild guess. Yes, Mark.
His wife.
He sold his wife and his child. Well done. Wife was the right answer.
I was only joking.
Yeah, I know you were only joking. We all know you were only joking. Well done. I mean, we couldn't think you knew that. Good Mark. What's the next one?
G, please, Bob.
G. Right. What G is a tourist or businessman who constantly travels the world? Yes, Sarah.
Globetrotter.
That's the one, Globetrotter. And we're getting some good answers now. Right, Sarah goes next.
C, please.
C. What C is the Christian ceremony following a period of set instruction, which allows a person to take communion? Yes, Tim.
Confirmation.
That's it. Confirmation it is. Well, after all those questions, we're 3 each. 3 whites and 3 blues, and Tim has the choice.
B, please, Bob.
B. What B is a marginal position just on the brink of 2 categories? Yes, Mark?
Border.
No. Sarah. What B is a marginal position just on the brink of 2 categories?
Borderline.
Borderline is what I wanted. I saw Tim clenching his fists, hoping you'd say line, but you didn't. Right, back to you, Sarah.
N, please.
N, okay. What N are Emily Bronte's Lockwood and R.L. Stevenson's Jim Hawkins, who tell the stories? Yes, Tim.
Narrators.
Yes, they are, both narrators. Wuthering Heights and Treasure Island. Now, where next, please?
R, please, Bob.
R, on the left. Okay. Half a sixpence. What are... Thank you. What are is an 18th century style of decoration based largely on... Yes, Sarah?
Regency.
No, it's not. Mark and Tim, what are is an 18th century style of decoration based largely on shells and scrolls? Anybody know? Yes, Tim.
Rococo.
Yes, it is. Rococo. Well done. Right, well, an interesting position on the board. Nobody's winning anything at the moment, but who knows? I think it should manifest itself in a couple of minutes.
E, please,
A
Bob.
couple of seconds, perhaps. What E was the number of the Apollo mission which first... Yes, Sarah?
8.
No, not. Mark and Tim, what E was the number of the Apollo mission which first landed on the moon? Yes, Mark.
11.
11, going up the scale. 11 it is. Couple of seconds it was. It is now a flashing blue light. So, Sarah's got to move quickly as they prepare for which letter?
It's going to be T, Bob.
Got to be the T. What T were Hamlet and Judith, two of Shakespeare's 3 children? Mark?
Tragic. No.
They may have been at times, but it's not what I wanted. Sarah, what T were Hamlet and Judith, two of Shakespeare's 3 children?
Twins.
Twins is the right answer. Well done. Some sharp answers here, whether they know the answer or not. It's coming up well. Now, where next?
D, please.
D, I see. Wouldn't do them any harm to get this. What D is called the double R in the television's Twin Peaks? Yes, Mark.
Diner.
That's it. Dinah's the answer. Yep. So we know he watches television. Right, flashing blue light again. You've got another chance.
M, please, Bob.
M it's going to be. Stand by, Sarah. What M is the city in which the Golden Girls is set? Mark?
Is it Miami?
It's Miami, and that is Blockbusters. Right, well, there we are. Now, the net result of all that is that Sarah has £25, and very well earned indeed. Mark and Tim have an extremely well earned £190. But, of course, they have won the first game in the set of 3. Now, it means the challenger has to win the next 2 games to stay with us. She's capable of it, I think, by the performance she's put up already. You've enjoyed it too, haven't you?
Yes, thank
I feel
you.
that. Right. OK, we'll see whether she enjoys the second and, in fact, comes up tops in the second in a couple of minutes' time. So don't go away. We'll be back. Welcome back. So, Sarah Bergen from High Pavement College in Nottingham has to win the next game, our challenger. Sarah, who has expressed a desire to be an international economic lawyer. That involves travel, finance and legal training.
Yes.
Did you get through all that?
Well, I'm hoping for the legal training.
Are you?
Yes.
Ah,
But
what?
the others will come.
The international thing is, of course, you want to travel. That's obviously what it is,
Yeah.
yeah. You're going to take your bassoon with you when you go travelling?
Oh, no, it's a bit too heavy. I haven't
It is
got
a
one
bit.
of my own.
We don't have many lady bassoon players on this
No,
programme.
I've got big hands, so I
Have
was
you?
nominated in the seniors.
Oh, I
so-
see. You picked your instrument all right.
Yes.
We've got another musician here, Tim at the other end, blows and blows, don't you? No, you strum and strum,
I
don't
strum,
you?
yeah.
Yeah, you bow away too, don't you?
Yeah.
That's right. Violin and
viola.
viola. That's right. Well, we could form a group, the number of musicians we have on this show. We really could. Anyway, let's get back to business. We have a G flashing on the board, agitatedly, and I'm not surprised because we're going into the second game in the set of 3. So good luck, everybody, as we have the first question. What G is the public school in the Grampian region of Scotland? Well-known Gordonston. Gordonston it is. What G is a sudden malfunction or irregularity in an electronic system? Yes, Mark?
Is it glitch?
Just that. Glitch. Absolutely right. Good. Not the most definite answer we've ever received, but you got it right, and you've got the choice.
U, please, Bob.
U, okay, over on the left. What U goes before Hatherley, Holland and Minster for 3 English place names? Yes, Tim?
Up.
Up is the simple answer. Up Hatherley, up Holland and up Minster. He's got it right. 2 blues on the board now. Arm along, Sarah. As Tim goes again.
E, please, Bob.
E. What E is the avian symbol of John the Baptist? Yes, Mark?
Eagle.
You're pretty good at guesses, aren't you? Eagle is the correct answer. See, take your chance at all costs. Eagle, they've got 3 in a row. Now win.
M, please, Bob.
Try and join those last 2 together. What M is the first name linking Lloyd, Stopes and Curie? Yes, Mark.
Murray.
Murray is correct. Yes, that's another good one. Sarah's nearly bursting into tears here, yes. I'm pulling faces all over the place. I know why, for goodness sake. Come along, Sarah. Now, Mark.
T for Tim, please.
Right, T it is, and that'll complete it unless Sarah stops you in your tracks. What T is a game of marbles or any of the marbles used to play it? Yes, Mark.
Tom's.
No, it's not. I wonder if Sarah's ever played marbles. What T is a game of marbles or any of the marbles used to play it?
No, don't know.
No. T-A-W, taw is the answer. They are taws. What T goes before evasion? Sarah?
Tax.
Whoa, yes. Very quickly interrupted. Evasion, haven, and exile were the three. Tax she got smack in the middle of the question. Now, where next?
B, please. Bob.
B. They've been through this position before with the previous contestant. What B was the surname taken as an alias by Richard Jenkins when he became an Yes, Sarah?
Burton.
Burton is right. Now, very delicately, I'll ask her what she's going to take next.
K, please.
Right, K at the bottom. What K, everybody, changes ends at half-time to guard the opposite? Yes, Tim?
Keepers.
Keepers, goalkeepers, correct. It's almost taking the same pattern as that game did before. Now, you have a flashing blue light, and it's your turn to choose.
Curly cuff, please, Bob.
Okay, C it is. Stand by, Sarah. What C was the name of the leader of the conspirators who planned Caesar's assassination? Sarah?
I was going to say something really stupid, but I don't know.
No, I don't. Okay. They're not. Mark and Tim, what C was the name of the leader of the conspirators who planned Caesar's assassination? I can't dredge it up. He was called Cassius. He was a lean and hungry walla. Right. What C, still a vitally important question, what C should have been Edward VIII on May the 12th, 1937? Sarah?
Coronation.
Yes, it is coronation, yes. She's got a flashing white light. After all that, she could get out of it. But she's got to answer a question or two first. Yes, please.
Can I have H for Humphrey, please?
You can have a H, yes. What H goes before wire, stack? Yes, Mark?
Hey.
Hay is right. Yes, absolutely right. And there we have it. Once again, yet again, in Blockbusters, we have the neutral space. It's got to be Blockbusters, and I've got to ask you what you want, despite the fact that it's glaringly obvious. Yes?
Got I'll have an A, please.
You'll have an A. You were going to change your mind, weren't you? Right, everybody now. What A is a poem with the initial letters of the lines forming a word or sentence? There are players all over the country. Acrostic it was. What A seats 2,268 and 2,225 in London's Palladium and Theatre Royal, respectively? Sarah?
Audience.
No. Mark and Tim, what A, I've got to go through it again, seats 2,268 and 2,225 in London's Palladium and Theatre Royal, respectively? Mark?
Is it auditorium?
Is exactly the right answer. Mark is the sort of player who thinks, which is amazing, because you sometimes come in, I don't mean it's out of the ordinary, but you think the right things, which is the amazing thing. Sadly for Sarah, of course, we've got to say goodbye to her. You know, you haven't been with us that long, and you've collected £40. So very well done. Take your smashing hedgehog with the bowler hat, and the tiny little thing on top of the light.
There's my little bear with the hot water bottle and the teddy bear.
Bear with a hot water bottle. It's yours, is it?
Yes.
Also yours is the Blockbuster dictionary and the zip jacket, and also yours, for what they're worth, are our very good wishes for the future. Sarah, thank you very much indeed. Sarah, ladies and gentlemen. Right, there is Sarah, and she collects £40 and all those gifts and sits back waiting for somebody to go down onto the hotspot. Now, you tell me which one went down last time. I can't remember. My memory's terrible.
Last time.
So, are you ready for this, Tim?
As I'll ever be.
As you'll ever be, yes. You've got all the confidence in the world, of course, have you?
All of it, yeah.
Yes, you're calm and quite relaxed.
Very.
Well, that relaxation's got to last quite a long time, actually, Tim, because as you've probably gathered, we're right at the end of the show. We haven't time to do a gold run. It takes rather longer than the time we've got in hand. Time, as always, has caught up with us, but we hope you'll join us next time round to see Tim go onto the hotspot for the second gold run. Should be fun, especially for him. Join us then, and goodbye for now.
And now, please welcome the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome once again. Right at the end of the last show, you may remember, we had somebody dangling on a string waiting to do a gold run. And there he is. It's Tim. You just caught a glimpse of him then. Tim. Before we carry on any further, let's keep him dangling and introduce a new contestant. So, let's meet, shall we, Emma Smith. Hello, Emma. That's a Blockbuster welcome to you from the Maynard School in Exeter.
Yes.
We are delving down into the southwest lately, quite a lot on Blockbusters. Meet officially Mark and Tim sitting next to you. Do nothing else till you hear from me. Just relax and watch and see what happens. Because Tim is now going to look across at the board. That's what he's got to be coping with in just a moment. He's got to get across there, and it's the second goal run of this particular team. Get across there within that minute. So give him a big round of applause. It's right at the top of the show, and it's a little bit nerve-wracking. So, Tim, put yourself on that hot spot, please. Right, here we go then. Goal to goal, 60 seconds or less. £10 for every correct answer if you don't do it, but we think you'll go straight across. Where do you want to start on the left?
FF.
Eatables stored in a cold storage cabinet.
Fridge.
No.
Something fridge. Freezer. Okay.
Right. Slightly sharp or slightly flat?
Out.
No.
SD.
Unkempt canine or rambling story?
Shaggy dog.
Right.
SP.
Weekly publication delivered on the Christian Sabbath. Sabbath.
Sunday paper.
Yes.
OO.
Oh. White House workroom for the US President.
Oval Office.
That's it.
RN.
Principal dancer with a Kirov ballet until his defection in 1961.
Rudolph Nureyev.
That's right.
WH.
Classic stories set on the Yorkshire moors around Haworth.
Wuthering Heights.
That's it! Well done. Well done. 50 seconds it took you. You had 10 seconds to spare. Here's the second gold run prize.
This is Vienna, the elegant capital of Austria, a city that has hardly changed from its glorious days at the center of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. The food is still as appetizing and deliciously decadent. The Viennese waltz is still as popular as in the days of yore. And it's to the background of music that everyone and everything seems to perform in this city, including the Spanish riding school, with its famous white horses. The ghosts of Mozart, Haydn, Schubert, and the Strausses seem to lurk around every corner of this, the ancient home of the Habsburgs.
Wow. Terrific. Well, you better take your violin with you. You'll need it for practice when you're over there, because you're going to hear an awful lot of string music. Well done. Congratulations. Terrific. What? You've got £225. So, I mean, that's not bad, but that trip to Vienna is pretty good, isn't it?
It's great.
Retake your seat. Give him another round of applause. Thanks very much indeed. And just as delighted as Tim is Mark, of course, who's going to accompany him on that superb trip to Vienna. What can the third Gold Run prize be? And will we be finding out? That's up to Emma. Not just yet, though. I've got to give you the results of the first two you tripped on. It took a long time to get off the ground, didn't you?
I know.
Yes. Right, FF, eatables stored in a cold storage cabinet is simply frozen food.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's not too difficult. Slightly sharp or slightly flat for a musician might just be off-key. I don't know whether you thought of that, but never mind. No, you obviously didn't. Well, that's it. Now, how's you doing, Emma? All right.
Fine,
Do you think
thank
you could have coped with that?
Oh, yes.
Oh, right. Oh, good. Oh, well, good, good. We're glad about that because Emma's may get the chance. It depends on the result of this 2 or 3 games coming up. The first one's now. N is flashing on the board, so let's play Blockbusters. Right, what L, everybody, is put into tea, not... Yes, Emma?
Lemon.
Not by the spoonful, but by the slice. Yes, lemon. There aren't many Blockbuster questions of which you could say the answer's a lemon. There we are. You have a choice.
The U, please.
The U, right. What U is a person with a friendly computer? Yes, Mark.
User.
That's it. User-friendly. One of each colour. Mark's choice for the next one.
G for Graham, please.
Okey-doke. Thanks, Graham. What G was a scientist that Brecht used as a subject and title of a play? Worth a guess. Scientist beginning with G? Galileo? Might just have done. What G is the injury inflicted by a bullfighting bull? Yes, Mark.
A goring.
Goring or gore, correct. Right, we're into the game now. 2 blues and 1 white. Now, you pick another letter, please.
M, please, Bob.
M, smack in the middle. Time that Emma leapt into action again. What M was the sound or the beat which meant the Beatles and all Liverpool groups collectively? Yes, Tim.
Mersey.
The Mersey sound, yes. All right. You have the choice now.
J, please, Bob.
You want the J. They're speeding along, Emma. Time you put a stop to it. What J is the English name whose Scottish equivalent is Sheena and Irish equivalent is Sinead? Yes, Emma.
Jean?
No, it's not. Mark and Tim, do you know what J is the English name whose Scottish equivalent is Sheena and the Irish equivalent Sinead? Yes, Tim.
Is it Jane?
It is Jane, you're right. That's the one. She had a go at it, didn't quite get there. Perhaps she'll have more success this time. Is it going to be H or B?
H, please.
Right. What H is the constituency represented by John Major and the House of... Yes, Tim?
Huntingdon.
Yes, it is. My goodness. Permeating that game were gasps of disbelief from Emma every time you missed one. Never mind, that's just a tryout. You'll really go into full flood in the second game. I know you will. You have a companion next to you. You may or may not know, but you want to go in the Air Force as well,
I do,
don't you?
yes. As a pilot.
As a pilot?
Yes.
Very good. You've got your sights set on it?
Definitely, yes.
So what are you doing now towards it? Is there anything you can do, or do you have to wait until everything's over at school?
I'd like to apply for an RAF flying scholarship, but as yet I'm not old enough.
No, quite.
So I've got to
How old do you
wait.
have to be, Emma?
Well, you have to actually be 16, which is okay, but you have to be 17 to actually take
Oh, I see.
the flying lessons.
Oh, well, good luck. You have something in common with the team as a whole, really, because you're a musician as well. You tootle on the
Try.
church organ, don't
I
you?
try, yes.
Do you play for services?
Yes.
Do you? There you are, you see, Tim. Another musician. I said so, didn't I, earlier?
Did.
Right, that's them, that's the team. We've got the P flashing on the board, and this is the second game. Emma has got to come up on this one. Here's the first question. What P is the substance in fruit which causes it to set? Yes, Tim.
Pectin.
Yes, it is pectin, yes. It's speed on the button that's lacking at the moment. Emma keeps pressing the button but not getting there in time. Timothy, it's all yours.
Arthur Daly.
Arthur Daly. You'll gather they got this special alphabet I mentioned in the last show. We haven't been into it yet, perhaps it's just as well. What R is partner to riches, tatters, and... Yes, Mark?
Rags.
Pardon?
Rags.
Rags is correct. Thought you said fags for a moment. I thought, not like you. Right, Mark.
B for Bob, please.
Right. Oh, it'll get you nowhere. What B was the unlikely Olympic event in which a two-man team... Yes, Mark?
Bobsleigh.
Yes, it was. Bobsleigh is the answer. Innsbruck, 1964. It's got on the card except Bob or Sleigh. Now, how's that for a coincidence? Thank you. Right, you've got the next choice.
Oh. John.
It's up to you, man.
Oh, V, please, Bob.
It's up to you, I heard him. Right, okay. V it is. Okay, Emma, stand by for this. What V was the sort of entertainment that was... Yes, Emma?
Variety.
No, it's not. No, the rest of the question might just give it to them. Mark and Tim, what V was the sort of entertainment that was the American equivalent of music hall? No, it's out. Oh, vaudeville, it was. Vaudeville.
Famous.
What V goes after Thames? Emma?
Valley.
Yes, it is Valley. Thames, Death and Silicon. We remember Silicon Valley, don't we, from a previous show? Right. So, now you have the choice.
The A, please.
The A at the top, right. What A is the part of the flower stamen in which the pollen is produced? Mark.
No, sorry.
Emma, what A is the part of the flower stamen in which the pollen is produced?
No, I don't know.
Now, strangely, I do remember this from a long way back. It's the anther. The anther. What A is to George Cole as Terry... Emma?
Arthur.
Arthur, yes it is. Goodness. Unbelievable, the coincidences cropping up in this game. Arthur it is, from Minder. Gosh. Now, you have another choice.
The N, please.
The N, down at the bottom right. What N are clouds of dust and gases like... Yes, Tim?
Nebulae.
Yes, they are nebulae. Very well answered. Well, there's the situation. An interesting one. You've got the next choice.
Kicking cup.
Yes, okay. Over on the K, on the left. What K is the name of the fort, which is the US... Mark?
Knox.
Yes, Fort Knox. The bullion depository. Now, she's got a chance here, but it's a slim one. She's got to get this one to get that edge. Right. Which one's it going to be, Mark?
C, please.
C. You're going round that way. I see. Okay. All three. What C is literally a procession of riders, but can apply to any procession? Tim?
Convoy.
No, it's not. Emma, there's another word. What C is literally a procession of riders, but it can apply to any procession? What a chance. Cavalcade. It's a cavalcade of outriders, you know. What C is a television game involving 9 letters, 6 numbers, and a conundrum? Mark got there first.
Countdown.
Is the answer, and that's Blockbuster. Isn't it awful that somebody has to lose? Well, not lose, but she didn't win. She got £15. It's been a delight seeing you.
Well, thank you.
Hope you tell us what happens about the old flying.
I'll try, yes.
It would be nice if you'd
My
drop us a
fingers
line,
crossed.
yeah. You have a massive mascot at the front.
I
which
know, it's
yes.
really impressive.
It is, yes. Is he yours?
Well, yes, he is. He's the understudy for the owl that I take into my exams, but the owl I take into my exams has got lost.
Oh, dear.
So that's his understudy, and obviously it didn't work.
Didn't work very well, but I
No.
hope you find the other owl before the
I
exam.
hope so,
Yeah.
thank you.
You can take into your exams the Blockbuster dictionary, of course. That'll be a lot of use.
Well,
And you can leave outside on the hook the Blockbuster zip-up jacket. Okay,
thank you very
Emma,
much.
thank you very much
Thank
indeed.
you.
Emma, ladies and gentlemen. Well, a regretful farewell to Emma Smith from the Maynard School in Exeter, which leaves us with one thought in mind. It's the third gold run again. Seems to come round quickly, doesn't it? But it's not as quick as all that, in fact, because we're going to take a short break, but we will be there in a couple of minutes. Don't go away.
Looking for a savings account with good interest and instant access? The Flexible Savings Account from Positive Thinking TSB.
Today he forgot all about cleaning the kitchen, but he remembered a joke about 2 armadillos in a sauna. He clean forgot the smooth power of Jif cream, but...
Welcome back. Well, as you could probably notice, Emma is still with us. She's wanting to see this final goal run. Should be something. Well, we hope it's going to be something. It's up to Tim, really, isn't it? No, it's not Tim. It's Mark. Yes, I've forgotten which one of you is going down. Right, Mark. Well, I hope you've studied the board. You've just had this chance. You've got some interesting-looking letters there. They're all pairs. They're all 2s. There aren't any 3s and 4s. Oh, yes, there's 1 3 at the bottom. Anyway, he's got to get across there. He knows that all too well for the big prize on Blockbusters within his 60 seconds. Think you might just do it, don't you? Let's wish him the best of luck. Mark, put yourself on the hot spot, please. Right, it's the power of positive thought. Go across the board in 60 seconds or less. All you have to do right now is to tell us where you want to start on the left.
GJ.
Standard container for chutneys and pickles.
Glass jar.
Yes.
MO.
Dismissal notices or military commands.
Marching orders.
Yes.
MT.
Pretend soup, really made from veal stock.
Mock turtle.
That's it.
PR.
Densely populated Caribbean island, territory of the USA.
Puerto Rico.
That's it.
ATD.
Concur, still holding opposing views.
BB.
Head of the party in Orwell's 1984.
Big Brother.
That's it! Yeah, that's it! Come and join us, Tim. Come down onto a hot spot. Well done. Okay, back up. Well done. Very well done. And this is your big prize on Blockbusters. Look at this.
For you, first stop, Singapore, an island that has enjoyed non-stop growth and prosperity for over 30 years, and it shows. Yet there are glimpses of old Chinatown still to be found. And then it's off to equally warm climes to experience another culture in Thailand. The warmth and friendliness of the Thais is legendary, and you'll be enchanted by the sights and sounds on the many excursions that will take you out and about in this beautiful country from your luxury base deep in the heart of Bangkok.
Well done. Congratulations. Absolutely superb. Do you remember when you came down and you did the first one and how disappointed you were getting money for that, just £50? Well, they got money on the first, Vienna for the second one, and Singapore, Bangkok, the whole tour for the third one, plus £280 each pocket money. You've both done superbly well. Well done on your special alphabet and all the fun we've had. Give them a round of applause. They were terrific. Super. Really very, very good. And there was one, of course, right at the end. They're not interested now, but you might be. Concur, still holding opposing views. Bit of a tricky one, that. It's agree to differ or agree to disagree. Either would have done. It didn't matter one jot, did it? Now I have to readjust my cards because we meet 3 new contestants as we start again from scratch. But didn't we get to that one quickly? Maybe we'll do it again. The contestants are in position, so to speak. They're all adjusting their seats and their mascots. What else? So another big round of applause, please, for Gordon, Katie, and Graham. Yeah. Finding out are Katie Watson and Graham Burleson. Is it Burleson?
Burleson, yeah.
Burleson, right. From Queen Elizabeth the Sixth Form College in Darlington. Queen Elizabeth Sixth Form College in Darlington. Right. Well, you've shaken hands. I've seen that. You've got to know each other. You've got the button in front of you, and you know what to do. Take no notice of that list of alphabets in the front there. It's something left behind by the previous contestants. Instead, look over here. You're not going to try and read. Instead, look over here where there's a board flashing M.